Good morning, everybody. How are you? So we've got the beautiful morning sunlight on this reading. I hope it's not too distracting. I absolutely love it. It's very atmospheric. So the reading today is going to be, do they care about you? And the second part of the reading is going to be, do they have any plans to break the ice with you or to do anything special for you for Christmas? Okay, because Christmas is a great time when people potentially might reach out more than any other time of the year. Okay, so, and what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to talk about what to do if your man is doing no contact with you, which I know a lot of my listeners, that's their situation. And the video before, I talk about why men do no contact, and that's in the video, how were they thinking about you at the weekend? So in the video, how were they thinking about you at the weekend? I just did a little chat about why men do no contact, and this is what to do if they're doing no contact. So if you don't want to listen to this, just go to the timestamp and you can just jump to your particular card. So I'll just let you know first, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'm using the Italian cards, but I've lost one of the Italian cards, which is the wine bottles, and I always get fascinated when a card goes missing because it turns up in a really random place, and I always see it as a synchro. Anyway, let's do what to do if your man is doing no contact. So this information is from relationship coaches. I'm not a relationship coach, far from it, but I love certain information and I absorb it like a sponge. So if your man is doing no contact, then really what everyone will tell you, the secret, which is really for all they're pulling away, is that you do no contact. Okay, so if your man pulls away for 2 or 3 days, don't contact them. Just let them have their time and let them come forward to you in their own time. Because 2 to 3 days for a man in a connection is not very long. So women like contact all day, every day. They especially like it in the morning and they really like it at night. That's women. Men don't need that type of contact. So 2 to 3 days is very normal for a man not to contact you if he has a choice, you know, if you're not nagging him to contact you. So in that time, don't contact him, you know, just let him step forward, just accept that maybe he needs some time on his own and, you know, and just be chill with it, okay? In any situation, if you're in a new relationship, an old relationship, a difficult relationship, a good relationship, doesn't matter. Okay, you don't need to contact them every day. And men feel like you're nagging and they feel very pressured. Now, if it goes on for a week, depending on your type of relationship, all you need to do is drop a very short sentence in a message and just go, hey, haven't heard from you, just checking in, seeing everything's okay, kind of missing when we were close, or missing our closeness. Okay, so what you're doing in that message, you're asking them a direct question, which men really appreciate. Just direct, hey, just checking in, checking if everything's okay, question mark. All right, they're not going to be offended by that. And then you're putting in a feeling statement, and this is from Adrian Everhart. Okay, the link is in my video descriptions. What you're saying, really missing when we were close, right? So it's something to do with, or something like that. It doesn't have to be those exact words, you know? I really miss them when we were hanging out together, or cuddling up, or, you know, missing your kisses, or something like that, right? Something that is sort of relates to your feeling statement, relates to your body, okay, that they can relate to. Oh yeah, that was really nice, you know, yeah, it has been a bit of time, you know, yeah, you know, something like that. So you don't say, why have you not called me for a week? I don't think this is acceptable. I know something's going on. You better tell me what it is. Right, all that doesn't work with a man. If they don't contact you for 2 weeks, and if you're online dating, not much you can do about it. They really don't owe you anything. I feel like out of politeness, they do, but they really, really don't, okay? If it's a new relationship and they don't contact you for 2 weeks, don't contact them during those 2 weeks. So say like if you drop your first message, all right, after a week and they don't respond, then after 2 weeks, most relationship coaches will say, just move on, right? Just say, hey, look, listen, I've heard from you for 2 weeks. Just to let you know, I'm moving on now. It's not acceptable, right? In a brand new committed relationship, it's not acceptable. And the worst case scenario with this is that you don't hear back from them. The best case scenario is that you've put a boundary with them, they apologise, and you get back on track. If you're in a longer term relationship and you've not heard from them for 2 weeks, it's still not good. Okay, and within that 2 weeks, you can do the first touch base and then you can do the second touch base. You know, because obviously you're not going to walk away if you're in a longer term connection, but then you do your second touch base maybe a week later and say, hey, look, you need to kind of let me know what's going on and, hope to hear from you soon. Something like that. Nothing heavy. So if they've got some problems or confusion, that they feel that it's open for them to step in to maybe say something. Okay. If you've been in a connection and the person ghosts you, blocks you, you separate, they dump you, they walk out of your life, whatever. In that time, in those initial weeks, you're going to want to really contact them because you're in a state of confusion. Women tend to write really, really long emails. I know I did myself. Okay, really long, confusing emails about I love you, I hate you, I want you, I wish you were dead, you did this, you owe me this, and we wrap it all up in a really, like a big ball of confusion, and men can't even understand what we're writing. If a man dumps or ghosts you, blocks you or whatever, the best thing you can do is absolutely no contact with them. Don't contact them via social media, don't like their photos, don't send them any love heart emojis, don't blow up their phone, don't send messages 3 times a week thinking about you, missing you, whatever, in a very sort of underdog sort of way, like please notice me, that sort of energy. But what you do with no contact, it's really, really important. In no contact, you have to think about yourself as a high value woman. That's Greta Beresati. The link is below. Look at her name, Greta. You have to think of yourself as a high value woman when someone walks out of your life, ghosts you, blocks you, or whatever. Okay? And you go no contact and you don't chase them and you don't send them messages, you don't blow up their phone because it doesn't work on them anyway, and you get on with your life. You get on with setting your goals, eating well, sleeping well, looking amazing, feeling inspired by life. I know that's very difficult just now with COVID, but it's really, really important that you invest in yourself and your own passions. It's not easy. I've had some really bad days recently, thinking about my special person, and I've been so strong on this, but I have a lot of confusion over him, okay? But I haven't contacted him. I contacted him twice in, I think it's now 6 months. Very short messages. But what happens is, if they do come forward, which I didn't do, is that initially when they come forward, you have a very soft and open space for them, which is really, really, really difficult. So it's no contact until they contact you. And when they contact you, depending on how they contact you and what they say to you, you have an open space for them to step into if you want to get it back on track, where you're not phased, you're light and airy and that sort of thing. No, I didn't do that. He came forward and I was angry, okay? And what will happen? They'll disappear again, all right? Because they're not really invested in you in the first place. So this is all part of feminine energy, which is Adrian Everhart, which is Helena Hart. I also like Greta Berasati, which is not feminine energy, but it's she's a very tough dude where men are concerned. And I also love Susan Winter. Love Susan Winter, very Sex and the City type of advice. But the energy is, don't pursue a man. That's the energy. It doesn't mean never ever email them in a connection or a relationship. It doesn't mean never ever make plans or anything like that. But what it means is let the man be masculine. Okay, it can work with same gender sex and stuff like that, but let the masculine energy be masculine, because they will come forward if they're into you in their own time, and if the energy's right. They will not come forward if they think you're gonna give them the third degree. All right, they just won't come forward, and they won't come forward if they're not really invested in you, okay, either. So that's a good indication. So go and see part 1, and that's on how are they thinking about you at the weekend. 10 minutes there, and that's part 2. So hey, nobody's leaving comments lately. Why not? Everyone's gone quiet lately. Okay, so what we're going to do is, do they care about you? And the second part, which is a bit weird, but I'm going to do they have any kind of plans for you at Christmas and that sort of thing. So, do they care about you? So let's do pile 1, and let's remember that the water drop is pile 2. So do they care about you? Let's have a look. And just a reminder that if you want a personal reading, they're all on Etsy to view. You can pay by Etsy or PayPal. So do they care about you? Let me just tune into this for you. I feel like they're thinking about you. I'm not sure that they care about you maybe in the way that you would like them to. I feel like they feel a lot of judgment from you, okay, which is quite funny after the no contact. Yeah, I feel like they feel a lot of judgment from you, that there's something that's happened, and I almost feel like, see this trumpet blowing here with the judgment, I almost feel like they feel they're going to get it in the ear, like you're going to give them the third degree. I really do feel that with that. Over, for some of you, which is a third party situation, see the 3 coffins under there. Yeah. But I do think that they're thinking about this on a regular basis, on a daily basis, in a repetitive way with this 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is like going to work, doing the daily grind, you know, and that sort of thing. So they are thinking about you on a daily basis, but I think they're thinking about that if they come forward, it's going to be argumentative. I have to think about my people that are not in separation, because I always say if they come forward. I guess the same applies really. If you're in a committed relationship, there's something going on where they're concerned that, I feel like they're concerned an argument's going to blow up, okay? And I feel like they're sort of like sheepish in the distance here, with the little ship in the distance, okay? And yeah, I really do think that they're thinking about their past and their future, and they are really thinking about you. But I'm not seeing maybe the energy that we were hoping for. You know, are they sort of concerned for your welfare? Are they hoping that you're okay? You know, do they want to hug you and hold you? I'm not seeing any of that. I feel like they're just standing in the distance going, with this little ship in the distance going, I'd really like to, you know, express myself here and show myself here, but I'm really worried about what's going to be said here. So let me just pull another card for you with this. Do they care about you? Yeah, so they think about you. They think about you all the time, actually. They think about your special moments. You have some really beautiful moments together. And they're really thinking about that a lot. Okay, and with this Eight of Pentacles, it's kind of an abundance with this, you know, with the thoughts. But this card here is just like the block. And I'm not seeing the love hearts. I'm not seeing the sort of the desire for stability. I'm not seeing the protection in here, you know. So there's a part of me, or my spirit guides are like, look, they don't really give a shit about you in one respect, but they think about you in terms of, we have beautiful moments together, you know, maybe I'd like to recapture the moments, but they're not thinking about, do I need to go and fix their car, or could I help them with that, or, you know, but not that sort of nurturing, protective sort of thing there. You know, they're not thinking that you need something, you know, you need their masculine protection and safety and care, you know, sort of thing. So they're not thinking that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick the cards. I've got to remember which way I put them down. I think it was that way. And we're going to see if they're planning anything for Christmas. Oh dear. Right. At the moment, obviously, Christmas is looming. All right. And I guess this isn't so much a timeless reading in that sense. Christmas is looming, and although they have a lot of passion and desire for you here, okay, they really feel like at Christmas there's no hope, unfortunately. You know, they're sort of feeling like it's the end of a cycle. If you were together last Christmas, they might be thinking about that, and they feel really, really sad about it. They feel really sad that there's not going to be an opportunity to share some time with you, I think. So this is the first time I've seen some sort of sadness come into the reading. So yes, definitely, I am seeing a little bit of caring sort of edging into this, but I almost feel it's from their side, what they're getting or what they're not getting, rather than, you know, I want to go and support her, protect her, nurture her, fend for her, all the things that women love. So they're feeling really sad about the thought of Christmas coming up. And I can feel the sadness in my chest. It's quite strong, okay? So they're feeling the sadness, they're feeling the sadness of the ending of your connection. I'm trying to bend this for people that are in a committed relationship at the moment, but most of my readings are from people in separation. And this shows that there's been something that's gone down between you, okay? And it's going to be a very poignant time at Christmas. And then we've got the little moon right up in the corner there. Can you see? The little moon, which is kind of the feelings, the emotions, you know, just tucked away there. Got a lot of passion and desire. They have a lot of passion and desire for you. And they're very aware of the significance of Christmas for you both. So what I'm going to do on the extended, I'm going to pick a card here and see how this develops moving towards Christmas. What does your special person want to say to you about moving. I know we're in November, but I'm thinking of up until the end of the year. Oh, wow, look. Right. They think I feel like they just think there's no hope between you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is investigate why they think that. You know, what's the emotions behind there that they think absolutely no. You might know what that could be, all right? And for others, you might be in the dark. So let's find out what's really going on here. I do feel quite a significant block here. It's not that this person doesn't have feelings for you. I don't think that they're really caring for you or they're blocked towards it, because they are really upset about this Christmas thing. Really upset about it, okay? So at the moment they're not displaying the energy towards you to come forward, and be protective or to look after you in any way. All right, so I hope that's given you some insight. I think it was quite an open and transparent and honest reading there. So, as I said, let's go into the extended and find out why they just feel it's all blocked off for Christmas. All right. So join me in the extended and thank you so much. Hello everybody, this is for everyone that picked pile 2. That's just my washing whizzing away there. It's a beautiful morning, so I hope you don't mind the shadows being cast on the table. I absolutely love the sunlight coming through like this. So what the question is, do they care about you? And the second pile is about, are they sort of planning anything for Christmas? What's their energy for Christmas, for you? So let's have a look here. So do they care about you? Well, in this reading, I can see that yes, they do care about you. They really, really do care about you, which is lovely. In the last reading, it wasn't showing. So first of all, we've got the text message with the love heart. If they haven't messaged you, they have a desire to message you, and to message you not just for themselves. I feel with this, they want to message you because they feel the love here. They feel in the love here. And what you've got is a beautiful star of hope. And this is so poignant, this star of hope. If you're in separation or blocked or whatever, ghosted or, no contact or whatever it is, this is suggesting that some of you could have had a tower moment. Okay, and after the tower moment is the star of hope, which is restores things back. It's very nurturing with the two vials of water. Okay, and one is sort of pouring energy, love, nurturing into the land, into the physical world, and the other one is pouring love and nurturing and energy into the emotional world, which I love. So yes, they really do care about you. They really, really do. They want you to be well. They want you to be, I don't think they want you to be happy without them, but they want you to, what's the opposite? What are the words? They don't want any disasters coming to you. They feel protective around you. They care about you. When you care about someone, you don't want any harm to come to them. That's the word I'm looking for, harm. And then we've got this lovely card of rain here, which is they have romantic feelings for you, sadness over maybe what's happened between you. Very interesting that we've got the raindrops and we've got the water drops here. Now, you've picked the water drop, and what it is, I need to redraw this picture actually. It's about, I was reminded about this morning, I think. It's about your energy ripples out to them and their energy ripples out to you. And if there's distance between you, the energy still ripples out. You can't stop it. You can't have been in a connection, okay, and they're not in a connection, let's just say that's for the majority of you, and your energy not ripple out like the ripples on the pond, yeah? And this is suggesting to me those ripples are still flowing between you, the energy, you're still feeling the energy between you. If you're already in a committed relationship, the same applies. They've got a lot of love for you. They really do care about you an awful lot. You may have had a little tiff, altercation or something like that recently if you are in a committed relationship. And the same applies, you know, they feel a lot of romance. And some regrets maybe over their actions and that sort of thing. It's a very soft energy. It's not an angry energy here. It's a very soft energy. So if anything is going to stray between you, it's a very soft energy of regret. A bit like, oh gosh, you know, like, you know, that was pretty bad. And, you know, so there's no, I don't see any anger or anything like this. So yes, the answer is yes, they do care about you a great deal, and they are very hopeful for the future with you. So let's see what the cards say about their plans for Christmas. I was just very, very curious. Oh my word, you have to be kidding me. What the? Wow. Oh my God. Well, this has got a lot of meanings. The Lovers and the Emperor and the Empress. Wow, I am completely stunned with that. Just bear with me a second, I've just got to bring something up on my screen. Let's just have a look here. Okay, so the Emperor and the Empress, wow, you couldn't get more stronger cards in what they're hoping for Christmas, or the energy towards you at Christmas. They've got massive amounts of feeling for you with this orange chakra energy here. And that is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's the ultimate couple in the major arcana. The ultimate couple. This is about, oh my God, this is about, you know, the power of the masculine, the softness of the feminine. I mean, she's given birth here. You know, for some of you, it might be that, you know, for others, it's like the birth of creativity, the birth of the union, you know, the birth of abundance, you know, it's the power that powers the whole of the universe in the masculine and feminine. In a 3D reality, it's about the divine couple coming together. And that's what they desire for Christmas. And they also desire that, you know, to be lovers, to extend their love, to enjoy the love making. And the love making is with love. That's the whole point. It's the love. Okay, not just a quick one, right? This is making love. This is lovers. This is declaring your love to each other. Okay, showing your love, expressing your love. That's all they want. That's their focus at the moment. This is absolutely beautiful reading. That's what they want. The energy for Christmas. I don't know what situation that you're in, but it's beautiful, and that's all they want, and that's all they desire. And with the Star card, you couldn't really ask for more. So what I want to do is, what's the message from your special person? To the watcher, please. Sweet. You're saying you make me blush. I really like that because it has an innocence about it. You know, it's about, I feel a little bit shy around you just now, you know. I feel shy because of my feelings, or, you know, what we're going to do, or when we touch, or when we kiss, or when we make love, you know. I feel like my cheeks are getting red, you know. It's a lovely, lovely bridge into the extended reading because it shows that the right energy is there. It's like the rain energy. It's a lovely, soft energy. Can you remember when you feel a bit shy? Can you remember when you feel a bit shy and you blush because you know that something's going to happen, you know, and it's going to be really deep and personal. And I really, really love that. So what we're going to do in Extended is just see how this beautiful energy moves forward into sort of into Christmas and then into the new year. Very, very beautiful reading. Very, very happy for you. So do join me in the Extended if you want to find out more about what's going on here. I've never seen these three cards together. That's so weird. I've never seen these three cards together. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Do take care, and please comment and like the video if you like it. It does help my channel an awful lot. And it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.